This is a review of the Chef Smart manual hand crank juicer. It's a single auger juice press. It's ideal for fruit, vegetables, wheatgrass, and it has a suction base to lock it into place. Inside of the box, you'll find the juicer housing, the base with the suction lock, the juice cup with the sieve, and the pulp cup. Here you'll find the juicer auger. You'll find the juicer head. This is the spout. This is the pulp nozzle. This is the juicer head screw. Inside of this nozzle goes one of these rubber O-rings. There's one spare that's supplied. Here's the turning handle or the crank. And here's the pusher to push the fruit or vegetables into the juicer. Before I start, I want to tell you how nicely engineered this piece of equipment is. It's nicely designed and it's pretty rugged. In addition to that, before you start, the best thing to do is to disassemble the unit as you see here and wash it thoroughly with warm soapy water. That's even in the instructions. One of the key adjustments here is on the nozzle you'll see an adjustment for high fiber and low fiber. So make sure you set it dependent on the type of material that you're juicing. In assembling the juicer, you want to drop the juicing head into this retaining ring and insert the gasket. The next step is to insert the juicer housing onto the base. After you do that, you want to lock the base into place. The reason for that is there's a locking retention that locks this housing in place. The next step is to insert the auger into the juicer housing. The next step is to screw on the juicer head onto the front of the juicer housing. When installed properly, the holes for the juice to run out are facing the bottom. The next thing you want to do is snap in this little nozzle to make the juice go into the cup. You then locate the juice cup with the sieve on top, and the pulp cup is right in front of it, so the pulp will come out into the cup. The next step is to insert the handle, the crank handle, and you'll see there's a spline on both sides, and it has to be inserted properly to fit onto the juicer itself. Here you can see I have the pusher, which is used to push the material, the food, down into the juicer to make sure it gets down there and gets ground up and juiced. As you can see, we're going to try to make some fresh apple juice. As you get it down low, you just add more fruit to make more juice. I think it's important to note that you should cut your pieces of fruit or carrots or vegetables small so you can get them down to the surface of the juicer auger itself. You can see as I'm juicing, you'll see the solid matter coming out the end of the juicer and the juice falling into the cup. Here you can see I've got the solid part of the apple is in the cup, and here's the juice. That was actually one large apple, and that's all that's left of it. I have to tell you, the suction base worked marvelously. It was securely held to this tabletop and it didn't move 1 inch. This is a nice product. You get to use your arm strength, create healthy foods, and conserve on energy at the same time. This is ideal for people who travel, who go camping, or someplace where they want to make fruit juice where they don't have a lot of electricity to work with. And frankly, it's just a nice thing to have at home to use. I really like the fact that it all completely disassembles back down, and when it does, you can wash all the parts and make sure they're clean and safe for the next time you use it. Here you can see we've finished our apple juice. We're now going to do some celery. Just do some high fiber to see how difficult it is to use. Here you can see it's pushing out the balance of the apple that was inside of the pulper. And this is really pretty easy. It's actually as easy as doing the apple. It was very easy to do. I thought it'd be more difficult with all the fiber, but it was quite simple. And you can see here's the celery juice that we have. I was really quite pleased with how easily it worked. It was easy to use, easy to do. I rate this product at 5 stars. I think it's an excellent product. This review was done by JJ CEO. I'd like to tell you I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.